and we had a tally of his sins against us.
Yes, yes.
His crimes.
Well, I got a couple tallies myself, Tucker.
Dude, you ain't got nothing on the fucking broadside that I received last night.
You deserved every dart.
It looks like there's a lot of bullets.
So I mean, at least 50.
An old Zorlin got over there.
5 people in the room shooting 10 rounds each, so.
Just testing.
The Wilhelm screams.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Yes, thank you.
Welcome to the Old West.
Okay.
Yahoo!
All right.
Tucker, I'm using your dice tray.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Look.
I thought about it. I guess I said, yeah, you know what?
Even if you are superstitious, I feel like the curse originates from Tucker, not from any.
Yeah, but like, it could spread. It could be like.
Nah.
It's like.
Well, I mean, like,
nuts,
there's
yeah.
at least a half-life on that.
I'm not
dice
superstitious.
tray.
I'm only
like
medium
people
stitious.
wave Geiger counters over that thing and it'll click.
Do
They're like, yes, bad luck, Don.
you want me to take the good luck charm out so I don't use it up or something?
Okay, we are live and have posted on the Discord.
we're live!
Yay, live.
We're
I probably should
here!
look at the.
Like I said, I'm not
Make sure that we're not
superstitious, just like medium.
Medium
stitious.
Yeah, the sound. I like the sound. The sound pad is fun. Finding more things to use.
Is that a lonesome train blowing?
Sure is.
Nice.
Odd. No, it doesn't sound like toot toot.
I'll do all the sound effects.
Just like that.
Oh my.
Oh my god. Now do a tumbleweed
Professional
rolling
voice
in the
actor.
wind.
Look at it. Amazing.
Yeah. Ooh, ah.
So in an alternate reality, we're actually playing a Thomas the Tank RPG.
Thomas had never seen such bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can you imagine like a serious Thomas the Tank RPG?
Oh my god.
All playing trains?
Oh no.
No.
It's kind of like grimdark, you know?
You just have to lean into the tank engine.
I draw a line at
Thomas
RPG
the
tank.
Engine.
Roger took too much fuel and he exploded.
Comes out of the tunnel, like, fuck, man.
Talk about railroading your players.
Hey,
He gonna get it. I'm gonna.
Calvin!
Sorry. I have to shoot through some microphones.
It was too late. It was already out.
You're like, oh no, what have I done?
Wow. I don't even know you anymore.
I was about to say one, but I ain't gonna get shot.
No. You can say them anyway. You just have to know what the punishment is.
Well,
change games and what the hell happened all here?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, I've got the Oregon Trail track booted up.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Some other stuff. Okay, so good. Good to see what?
Oh, just a reminder, I got the intro now.
Oh,
yes!
When do we run that? Do we want to
Whenever
talk
you're ready.
first?
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's
Do the
start first.
recap.
We'll do the intro because I want to preface it and stuff like that, and then we'll, do you want to do the recap then intro, or how do you want?
Yeah, that's how
do
they
this?
normally.
Recap, intro, go into the episode, right?
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. Okay. So good to see everybody. I'm happy to be here again. I spent a lot of time thinking about this game over the week. You know, as is my want. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm getting more used to this. I'm getting a better grip of. I'm got all my demon intrusions laid out. I'm gonna try to get 8 of them in. You know, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
He's got gold.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. I see. Keep track of it on your side.
Yeah. And then good. So what's going on? How Etherflux was good, I hear. Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We stole a train by blindly flailing through it
Awesome.
perfectly.
Hey.
Yes.
That
They
happens.
skipped all the content once again.
How much content did we skip?
We'll
Like,
never
I
know.
wonder.
Like a level ups first? Because we could go back.
This is not a video game.
No previous save?
Right.
Can't save scum D&D.
In my next campaign, you might be able to save scum.
Oh.
Actually, that's a fair point.
So Hunters on Wednesday.
Yep.
Cool. Etherflux almost done, right?
Yeah.
It is
That's why I'm talking about
winding
doing a
down.
cipher system next campaign.
Yeah, we're gonna wait
Maybe.
another day or two of this to see if it really Like, if we want two of these in a row, right? But-
I'm leaning heavily towards it.
Okay.
Hunters
Interesting.
can go on for as long as people want it to be.
That's true. Super cool. Good. I'm glad that's all. Anything else? Announcement things are going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we tough?
Spooktoberfest is almost here for me.
Nice, that's right.
It's not nice. It's the worst month.
It's the worst part of the year.
All the jump scares,
I thought
all
we
the
were only
horror.
Are you doing that again?
But yeah.
Yeah,
thought
back to
mine-
me walking up behind her from the stairs.
I feel like I'm 7 and
You
9.
can do that anytime, and
Yeah.
I'm scared. You just
No. I'm saying like
I
I
just don't
have to
remember
like
that.
walk you
We
two
We
places.
are
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Because I'm
I need
planning
an
on
armed
doing
guard.
one more level
Yeah.
of cleric before I take any more druid.
I was just thinking of all the monsters I was putting up against you guys next time.
Ah,
Or whatever.
That's fair.
Man, well, I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
said
Let's
like
see.
15th level, so it's no big deal.
Right. So Calvin has made an awesome intro for us, which was really incredible. So I think we'll get to that in a minute, which we're all very excited about. We're official. We're official people now.
Yes.
And okay, so was it last time? You managed to do a lot of things. You met up with new people, and Otis and
Teddy.
Yeah, they were coming down the hill from their house, looking to capitalize on the comet careening across the sky, and ran into all of you leaving the bank. And generally escaping the mayhem that has happened in Hellwood with mutants, mutant dogs, skeletons walking down the street. Sheriff Vivian Gunn just blowing people away left and right that are attacking her along with their deputies. Granny Mayhem knocking people through doors.
Oh,
that's right.
That's right.
Get off my goddamn property!
Yeah, pretty much. All kinds of craziness that's happening. You reconvene inside your shop for a spell to get your wits, and the mayor bursts in and asks you to go chase the comet down because it could be an opportunity to put Hellwood on the map. Essentially, and after that, you sneak up through town to get the mayor back to City Hall, but also meet the Swedish shopkeep. And
Yes.
you got a bunch of supplies. I think I didn't write anything down, but I think you got horses and wagons and
Yes.
other
We
random
took
sundries.
Supplies.
Good.
2 wagons, horses for each, rations, mining equipment, first aid, and climbing.
Okay,
Those are my
cool.
notes.
So you still have your own equipment. You all found new ciphers in the shop, which you all acquired and taken with you. And after that, well, before that was the wagon, the spectral wagon.
Oh yeah, that was while we were loading up the cart with all our goods.
Yes. Yeah, some sort of weird ghostly wagon with a skeleton horses and a skeleton driver come bursting through the scene, which you managed to blow up and reorient and fly through the sky and almost land on a little girl, but you saved and you stopped it again, which is with a reverse gravity kind of thing, which like what is going on?
That was an awesome little chain event thing.
It was cool. It was super cool. And we left last session with you riding pretty much off into the sunset.
Yep.
Leaving the town, leaving Hellwood, following the trail of the Comet. And I guess let's run the ready to run the intro?
Yeah.
Cool, let's run the intro. Are they really?
Yeah.
They're the same?
They're exactly the same.
That's wild.
They're even tinted red.
Well, they were
Hey.
the original clip art that I got was green.
Okay.
Stinky Pete looks
Okay,
like
everyone
Mermaid going to
I fixed
Voltar.
it. I fixed it so it was red.
Okay.
The whole
A
thing's
little
red.
bit.
Great. Good. So that's the intro. Excuse me. I hope everybody out there in cyberspace enjoys it.
And
And
that
we
means
like it
God,
like quite a
so
bit.
by extension.
Yeah, I
does
just
that
geeked
mean
out, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Uh,
Cool.
Good. So I guess let's dive in. So Sid Mall. was kind of doing other things last session. Sid, fill us in.
So from the time at the bank, I had run upstairs, and then I saw something. I don't know what it was. They don't really have descriptions of werewolves where I come from. They wouldn't. So I was quite freaked out. So I thought best we get back to Chinatown and see how the folks there were doing. And I did. I helped here and there. I tried to get people off the street that weren't mutants or skeletons, and I was approached by the head of the Chinatown. I told you what his name was. I can't remember now.
His name is.
Hold on, let me get it.
Some guy.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
Do I have it on my sheet?
I
don't have it on my
have it here. I have it right here. His name was
Fred. The head of Chinatown.
the Yawning Dragon. Where is it? Shoot.
His name's
Zong.
Zong.
Zhong.
Yeah, and he approached Sid and told him,
AVPC.
"Hey, you're doing great. I'd like to pay you." And Sid does not want to work for this man because he knows he's actually, although he's publicly the face of, of Chinatown, and does do quite right by the people. He's actually not. He's a criminal, but he sort of got me into saying, "Hey, look at all the white folks are going out west following the Comet. You should probably go after them and make sure they're not getting an edge on everybody here." And so he outfitted me real quick, and I took off after you. I'm sort of I'm not necessarily going to make myself known right away, but I'm trailing behind you.
Tracking us. I see.
Cool.
Exactly. Just head towards where the comet was. Is that?
Okay.
A big plume of smoke somewhere.
Music. Good. So, as you are heading west, your stagecoach is this one. Clip clopping along.
Yes.
Yeah. It is the sun is setting, and you look up the night sky, and you see this eerie, almost greenish pale blue hue where the comet streaked across the sky. It leaves this almost visible scar across the sky. But it clearly leads you west towards California. And it is getting late. Do you wish to press on, or do you wish to make camp?
What's the area look like?
It is relatively. It's a flat area. You're basically like Nevada west. So it's mostly, if there's cactus, there's scrub brush, there's other kinds of rocks and things. But it's mostly flat desert, badlands kind of area. Except every so often you have like these gigantic mesas just like, shoot up out of the ground.
But it's a lot of clear views.
Yeah.
If we took turns taking watch,
Yes.
it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make camp.
He says Spider Women. That's a great movie, by the way.
What?
Pretty sure the soundtrack is done entirely by a man on a guitar and his cat on a piano.
Yeah, that's a whole. I've got many questions.
Sorry.
I'm interested in that,
He
but I
said
don't know
Mesa,
if
and
right
I'm
now is the time for it.
Flashbacks. Yeah, I don't know.
ADD activated.
Yeah.
I know, like I'm resisting. I'm like, tell me about that. No, not now, not now.
Definitely want to track that down.
Otis is going to build a cook fire for us.
Okay. Cool. So how do you describe this?
Oh, he's getting in there. It's like Wilderness Scout style. Like he's making like that perfect little teepee and getting it. He's,
Did we bring?
taking a knife out and shaving some kindling.
Did we have? Like, I guess
Look,
we must
we
have
knew
brought
we were
wood
going
with
to be
us, right?
out
That makes
here.
sense. Yeah, it's fine.
We
the desert,
probably
it's gonna
brought the
have it, right?
firewood with us
Yeah.
too. Like it was probably part of our supplies.
And you're the Boy Scout.
And I'm the Boy Scout, so yeah, like I'm shaving kindling. I've got, I don't know if ferro rods existed at the time.
Flint and steel, buddy.
Steel.
Flint and
Flint
steel.
steel. Yeah.
Sorry, ferro rod is like the modern version of that. But a flint and steel, and he lights up the fire. And it's one of those things where, like, at first you're like, man, why is he taking forever? But then he hits the point where he just goes, and he goes, and the whole thing just lights, and you're like,
Beautiful.
oh.
Got my campfire sound going.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it's all just like getting out cook pots and
Okay.
making up a mess of beans and.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Other things we should do?
What phase of the moon is tonight supposed to be?
What phase?
Yes.
Yeah, we do have a problem.
Do
We
need
do
to
have.
tie up our
yeah.
friend here.
I did buy those chains from the store for a reason. Can we find a large person-sized rock?
Though Stinky. Dude, does the phase matter for you, or is it just you have to do it 5 times a month? I forget.
So yeah, for the attribute it said for the first rank, 5 random nights.
Random.
Random.
I don't
Do we
know
have a
necessarily
30-sided
how
die?
the phases
Calvin, you have a
will work
30-sided
on
die.
that.
Should we do something with a 30-sided die
What
and
if it's
roll what
February?
days it'll
Yeah.
be? Well, yeah.
What if it's February?
If you need a 30-sided die, yeah. we'll
What?
Okay.
Figure out what days in the...
How do you want to decide this? What is your randomness for your character?
Oh God. Well, let the games begin.
Well, I'm.
Should it be classic? Like, should it definitely be on a full moon and then randomly else other times?
Because you transform
Well,
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
when
about
the
this?
weirding happens.
If you divide a 30-day month by 5, obviously you get 6, right? So how about I roll a d6 when we camp, and if I roll a 6,
Like a breath
I
weapon.
change.
Like a breath
Yeah,
weapon.
and like obviously, like if it triggers, it takes a week to reset, so it like would kind of help with the timing of it. It's not like I'm repeatedly rolling it, but for that week, yeah.
Sure, if you want. If that's how you want to do it.
However, the mechanic still states you have to change 5 times randomly in a month.
That doesn't
So
mean once
if-
a week.
If he's rolling that dice once a week and never gets a 1,
Well, he's gonna have to add 1 to the phase.
right? So you're gonna have to like put some kind of a like
Yeah,
an
so next time
imposition
a
or
5
something
or higher.
probably.
You-
Yeah.
Or
We can
higher
also
instead
always
of-
Right.
have intrusions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Intrusions are probably
Free
too.
intrusions
random.
because he doesn't want to give
Yeah.
away like one of
No,
those.
yeah.
Because it should have
Okay.
happened. All right.
Yeah,
so
it's
anyway,
just gotta happen. Just
Okay,
force
so
of nature.
I guess-
Maybe I get mooned and like suddenly it triggers.
How dare you!
Tucker, does it count?
So
That's-
let's leave it as you don't know.
Felt like a.
I mean, Tucker, you can make those rolls in secret. That way, it's surprises for us.
Oh Jesus.
So, but that means
Tucker did it.
Right here.
in character though, every night he's getting chained up.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's definitely getting chained up. I don't care
Yes.
what phase the moon is in.
Yeah.
that's right. I'm gonna make him.
Okay.
I met this man covered in blood. I don't know how, like, don't really trust that.
Says Stinky Pete is Kinky Pete.
Oh, boy.
He's got to wear the handcuffs every
Should we
night.
start shooting Dan when he's
I
making
yeah.
the inappropriate
Yeah.
things?
The guns are for puns. There are rules. There needs to be a different punishment for whatever Dan is doing.
Punishment?
No! I'm sorry.
For inappropriate innuendo, I think it should be like a whip or a paddle or.
Oh.
Or
Okay.
getting stepped on by someone who's wearing high heels.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, let's bring it
Just went
back.
through that.
That's a verbal
Bring it
agreement.
back.
Like, oh.
So Stinky's being chained up, I imagine. What else is we doing?
I'm sleeping in the carriage.
Okay.
Maria's,
on the ground.
Maria's
Of course not.
consulting her tarot cards. I
Okay.
think.
Are you looking for an answer or a question?
I'm just wondering, like, if this is gonna be a good thing for us. If this whole weirding is gonna be good.
Okay.
Where are my tarot?
Do you have tarot cards?
I'll put them away.
You put my tarot cards away. Oh
were
well,
done
we
with
did
them.
break.
We-
We did break the game a little.
Yeah.
He put us into
Oh.
a no magic zone, so we could just go through and stack the deck.
Oh, okay. That's,
Of,
Yeah, no magic was allowed to happen, so we just looked at our deck of many things and
well, I see.
stacked it in
I
our
also
face.
I can bring my tarot cards if you want.
well, they're just upstairs or something,
Okay.
but I don't have them right now.
Okay.
But no, so
Okay. So you looking for that?
We pulled
Other,
10 cards.
other folks?
nuts.
Alicia, you want to do anything?
Other than making sure Pete's chained up, I think she'd just be staring into the fire, spinning the gun like a fidget spinner almost.
I mean, that's how
Idly
you
doing
learn those
that.
tricks. It needs to be muscle memory, right? So you gotta keep doing it all the time.
Can I use a search skill maybe to look for some beneficial herbs?
Yeah. What kind of herbs are
Like
you looking for?
to make poultices or so somebody can use for bandages on.
The one time
Sure,
he
sure.
didn't mean it
Do you have
another
any
way.
skills to help with
I
that?
do. I've got a searching skill.
You have a searching skill.
Well, I'm trained in one, yes.
Okay.
That's Josh.
Uh,
What are you supposed to think?
So
No, I know.
since it's at night and it is, you're not really very specific.
Yeah.
We'll call the task 3 intelligence roll, but because you're trained, that makes it task 4 will give you an asset for because you're trained, which will bring it down to 3. So you have to roll a 9 or better, unless you want to.
Now I'm gonna go with that. Let's go with the 9 or better. 18.
Oh wow, and that's a benefit.
That's a benefit.
Yeah.
So, to benefit, because it's Josh, I not only find herbs that we could use in wrapping bandages, but I also found some that I could,
Some
you know,
peyote.
it's cactus. It's out there. I'd like to find something of the hallucinogenic variant of a cacti, also known as peyote.
Sure. Yeah,
With everything going on, do you think that's
is that
necessary?
It is.
The odding continues.
Yes.
There is a story about this rust monster poison I kept for a very long time for a specific reason.
Oh boy.
Not specific reason, but we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. I want some of the peyote.
Yes, you find some peyote. You find enough for maybe 1 or 2 of you. Not just enough for a little bit. It's not a lot. But you do find some other.
It was a little Benny.
Yes.
Little, whoa, what was this little guy doing here? That's supposed to be here.
Find some of the herbs, some a quick poultice should you need.
I
you
feel like
have,
that's
like an
100%.
emergency tourniquet or like an emergency first aid stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Like for one use.
Teddy
Okay.
was flipping through some of Otis's books one time. And he was like, psychedelic property. And then you saw the picture in the book, and you're like, hey, I know that cactus.
I was like, ooh, that cactus.
So, as we were all sitting around the fire or chained up, as it were,
I'm watching.
Still around the fire.
you are watching.
I'm like trying to figure out why do they chain up Pete. I'm thinking I'm gonna sneak in there and like rescue him. So I don't think something bad's
Oh my
going on.
god.
I want to be like
Good.
pacing back and forth nervously. I am just
Okay.
like I can't like we saw some shit today,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I just I'm not I don't know how well I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
You're gonna sleep
I'm gonna
fine
drink.
because you remember that whip I had of that ruffian outside.
I'm out of a job, man. Who wants to see illusions when they got all this weird crap going on?
For real.
real.
While you say that, I look at the peyote and I go, I do.
Okay. Sid, let's I'll have you make a speed roll for me to be undetected as you get closer and get sneaky towards Stinky Pete. So
Sneaking
hold
on
on.
Stinky
No, the
Pete.
level of this, because there's a lot of people around, even though it's night. Okay, well, it's hard. We'll say level 5, but nighttime in your sneaky, so I'll put it down to 4. Do you have any training?
I have.
Do you have any sneaky training?
Or any special abilities or skills or something you can use in this moment to reduce
I
it?
don't. No.
Okay, so right now it's at 4. If you want to spend some effort to reduce it to 3, you can do that.
I already rolled, so
You're okay. What'd you roll?
18.
Okay, good. Describe this.
All right, so I tethered my horse up to like a piece of driftwood. Won't stop it, but the horse will think it's tied up for a little bit. And I sort of belly crawl across the desert till I get up near Pete. Pete, what have they done to you? Should I free you? Is it safe?
Yeah, I kind of like look around confusedly. Oh, hey, I don't know, honestly. It's been a weird couple days, kid.
Howling wolves in the background.
I will get you out of here. Trust me. I have a horse waiting. Well, you will come with me. I'm going to try to undo the chains quietly.
Okay, so this is going to be an intelligence task to pick the lock. Unless, how do you want to
Actually,
do you want to pick it? Do you want to bash it? How do you want to take care of this?
I have lockpicking. Lockpicking as a talent.
And what if we're
Okay.
trained in listening specifically?
Trained.
Are you?
Yes.
You can listen. Do you want to listen now?
Well, I mean, I don't know anybody's wrestling the chains or nothing, but I mean, if something goes jingle jangle, I want to be able to
You'd be the first to hear.
notice
Okay.
it.
Let me see here. So, let's say task 4, since you have some training in it, we'll bring it down to 3. So if you want to reduce it further, you may.
Was it 3 times 3? It'll be,
Yes, it'll be 9 or better on the 20.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
50-50 chance.
Natural 20.
Really, and you get a major positive thing to come for this. So,
How meta can I be about that?
what do you mean?
Because I'm thinking, what the real positive thing would for me to get caught, so they get integrated into the group, so we can stop doing the split party nonsense.
What do you want to have happened then?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your character.
Yeah, bro, you just got
positive
something
thing.
Yeah.
positive that happened. So if
Just
you wanna
unlock him
mingle-
and Stinky Pete and yell, I'm free.
That's amazing.
Really loud, like, oh, thanks, Sim.
You perfectly execute the stealth freak
No,
and
I know.
just because I'm free. Hallelujah.
As I'm unlocking him, I see some aspect of the werewolf in him.
Yes.
Ah.
Ooh.
And I suddenly realized the thing I saw in the bank was Pete.
Okay.
And I yell out an alarm. This, ah!
What's that?
Oh.
Yeah.
6-gun and whip. Just got dangled.
I'm also startled because he just shouted next to me, so
Come on out.
Oh, weren't you at the bank?
Yes, I was.
This is fancy clothes you got there. And I put holster my gun.
Why? Why do you have Pete chained up?
Weren't you at the bank?
I was outside the bank when
But
whatever happened.
do we have a name for what happened yet, or was
Yeah.
just
Well, we
some
know he's a werewolf,
strange,
though.
No, well, the
But
strange? When that comet went over the town, everything went so strange, and so did Pete. But
The
we
men
managed
outside turned into monsters. Did they turn into monsters in the bank?
Yeah.
to yes,
Pete too?
not well, yes, no.
There may be something
I did.
different
Yes.
about him.
He
We've seen all sorts of things.
He got better.
got
Sorry.
A werewolf? You got better?
got better.
chain him anyway. Chain him.
I recognize you too. I recognize you.
Whoa.
Hey-oh.
Um,
Romance.
and Dr. Danger. Yes, I recognize you from your many ads. I still do not understand what sort of medicine you perform, but you two are new to me.
I believe we arrived on the scene after you'd vacated the premises, as it were.
Surely you know who I am.
He is rich as fuck.
I am rich as fudge cakes.
That is pretty rich.
Out of my spores. I mean,
The white imperialist, yes.
no. I found myself into these ridges by happenstance. We won't talk much about the depth of it, but have you found a nice bit of land with metal in it? Sell it to him and all kinds of people to make weapons. You surely have heard my story. Well, your fine clothes says you may be from the... You from the east?
Yes. I'm actually wearing like a regular duster, but yeah, you can see
The ornamental,
you can see the gi underneath it, kind of thing, or the kind of kung fu type of shirt.
I met many
Anyway.
women.
May I put my hands down?
Yeah, but just don't take the chains off. That's for his own safety and for ours.
Yes, for it.
Mostly ours.
I'm gonna whistle for my horse.
Yeah, when I first met our malodorous friend here, he was in fact covered in blood. I was given to understand that none of it was his own.
That's what we all believe in.
Since processing that because he was on the road with Pete a couple of nights by himself, he's like, it must have been that.
It has been a very strange day.
an odd one, you may say.
I don't remember much of it.
I'll have you know, listen, I called dibs on sleeping in the carriage, and that's a one kind of person show. So I call dibs, everybody. All right.
Murph is fully already got a tent and bedroll situation.
I can see everybody looking at him and I go, all right.
Everyone's having a conversation and somebody says something like that, and nobody really knows what to say.
I got dibs on sleeping in the carriage. There are literally 2 wagons, but you're like, I got dibs on sleeping in the wagon. Just like,
I gotta be in
Did you pull both of them up next to each other? Did you make a little
hole in
Honestly, a priceless version of Josh. Look, I'm in character, and I'm looking at you guys, and you guys are like in character, out of character, in character, out of character. All right.
All right, off in the distance, you hear a train. The trains run at night sometimes. So this is far away, maybe, I don't know, 10 miles.
Oh gosh.
But it's such a clear night. You hear the echo from this, even this distance. You're all sitting around the campfire. Do you wish to have any campfire chat?
Yeah, I totally want to hang out with Doc. What's your guy's name?
Danger.
Doc Danger. I want you to like show me. Hey, listen, Doc. That card trick I saw you not famous for in the white sheets. Can you show me that?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna hang out with Doc Danger over there. I didn't want to bogart your spot though. So if you want to do something first, go for it.
No, that sounds good. I need a drinking buddy.
Well,
Been
let
a
me
rough
bring you
day.
Murph. He wants a drinking buddy. Come on.
Oh, drinking buddy. All right.
Meet my friend Murph. He's pretty chill. Or rad. Or
How you doing there, Doc?
Right.
Pour some whiskey.
Yeah. Gonna have to incorporate these new weird things into my tricks, you know.
So, is there something where, like, because we hang out and drink with him on around campfire, maybe we can, like, maybe do a sleight of hand kind of thing with his illusions?
Yeah.
Like, get
if you
better
want.
at that stuff.
Like practice.
if
You
I
want to pick a
teach
new
ya.
skill?
Eventually, like
Okay.
down the path.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you do this repeatedly enough,
Over
yeah,
time, man, yeah.
100%.
Okay, so this is like planting
Yeah.
the
It's
a long
seed of
con,
like
man.
down the
Yeah.
road.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, one of the advancements is skill training, so you can get a new skill.
Oh, well, there
that
you
way.
go.
Yep.
This will explain that.
That'll
That'll
give the
explain
story.
it.
Yeah.
Well, there's also other ways for that to happen. It's
Oh
just-
yeah. Oh cool. You don't have to
Yeah.
use it.
Sorry, everybody. We're still all really learning the system, so like all of the new nuances and
Yeah,
stuff like
there's
that. It's just
The fact that there's not just one standard advancement thing, that there's different things to pick from,
This
it's
is
like,
accurate.
oh,
You can pick any
that's
one of them.
different.
It's incremental. It's really
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
Other folks? I mean, do you want to summarize your talk, or you just want to?
Yeah, I mean, I completely make a fool out of his cards, like,
Okay.
and then it's like, ee, but Dr. Strange.
I grab his exact card. Was this your card out of the?
Swear
out
to
of the
God,
pile?
man, and I'm now checking my pocket.
So
wallet.
you're telling me even before the comet came down in the sky, you could do that? You can just
Yeah,
pick somebody
that's
like
not
that.
that's not magic. Now you want to see some weird illusions, and let's say I start spinning it, and like a dancing lady starts playing on the card. You know. Okay.
Oh, my friend, wait a second. Can you make that thing without any clothing?
I think I
Yo,
can
Murph,
imagine it.
Can you imagine
Oh,
how much
Teddy.
money we can make with this, Murph?
we just
Kicked out of
invented
polite society
pornography.
there, Teddy.
Who cares about polite society? Money's in the filthy society. The downtrodden. Anyway.
I think I got my new career path.
Doc Danger, peddler of exotica.
Yeah. Oh no.
Gross. Change your name.
Oh
Okay. That summarizes what we did.
So I'm gonna just head over to Maria. I'm just gonna be like, now, whatever happens here, just stay close, because I mean the only reason you shouldn't be out here in the first place, but
no. Wasn't safe in town.
not at all. But just say, don't get too far, because it's not safe out here either.
Definitely, none of us should split up and go solo anywhere.
But I don't exactly trust these people just yet.
You've said more to me today than you've said to me in quite a long time.
The day's been very strange.
Yes. And she goes back to her tarot cards.
I start making some pot of tea on the fire.
Not using my new teapot.
No, I have. No.
That was purchased in secret.
Would anyone care for some tea? This is herbal. It'll help you sleep.
All right. I would. What kind of herbal?
Oh,
Chamomile? Lavender?
a bit of jasmine too.
Ooh, I'll take some of that jazz.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds quite nice. Thank you.
I can read your tea leaves if you'd like afterwards.
Would you like some tea?
You.
Yes, please.
All right. I can have some entertainment before we.
I'm not too keen on sleeping tonight.
Well, I mean,
I'll
we should
take
take
some.
turns standing watch, but I mean, I also feel that it's important that we rest up. It's a big day tomorrow. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Thank you, shit.
He's gonna start going through like the whole spiel. We're gonna need to be well rested, fed, hydrated. You know, like he starts like hyper focused dad planning a road trip. Mode, like yes.
All right, Murph. Let him relax a second. Look at him. He turned stark white.
But I do understand that
The hair has always been this
stresses
color.
of the day. Of
Poor guy.
Doctor, would you care for some?
No, thank you. I got what I need right here.
Pete, there's no alcohol in this, but would you care for some?
This whole time, Pete has been trying to figure out how to eat.
How to eat?
Have you just like been watching us eat our dinner around the cook fire, just like
Someone would have just put the plate down on the ground in front of him and didn't think about it.
I'll bring him the tea and I'll take some extra chopsticks and I'll feed him. I feel kind of responsible for bringing Pete.
We could loosen a hand so we could eat.
I've been like trying to navigate like a spoon with my foot.
The trick is to tie him to something, not to stop him from using his hands.
Yes.
I feel like he can. You can. We're not gonna.
His drink's gonna blast right through it.
Probably, but
I
that's
just
not the
had,
point. We don't know that.
Like a comical representation that you guys have basically like blanketed me in a chain to like a boulder, so I was just like, hey, just.
Cartoon style.
I feel like you would probably be closer. Just like we're more like shackling him so he can't get away if something were to happen.
Yeah, could be like around an ankle even.
Yeah.
Have any of you felt yourselves become different since the comet?
Nope.
A little. Yes. Yourself?
Something is different. I cannot say what. Perhaps I shall meditate before bed.
I've definitely noticed an increase in my powers. I've always felt some connection to spirits, and today a guard died in the bank. We won't talk about the details, but when I touched him, just while talking about how we should do something for this poor dead man, I had a vision of him, and he spoke to me about his daughter. So my powers seem to have been amplified. She totally didn't have any powers before she was delusional. Just so you all know.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna like spin out pull out the gun and take out the bullet that I found. Be like, I found this. It's some sort of. It's been altered in some way, but I can actually see the magic in it.
It does have some markings that aren't visible.
And there's got a white bone tip.
I swear to
As
God, I
opposed to a
think
normal
Stinky Pete bit it.
I'm not sure why, but I don't know. I might be able to make more things like this.
Is that why you came out here, to find answers?
Answers. Answers like,
I mean, that's why.
what's
we came out here.
that Comet made
That's
of?
right.
I wonder how much money we
Fran.
can make off of it.
Oh,
We're actually on a special request from the mayor.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
What does he wish for you to do?
The mayor has entrusted us with the task of, well, me more specifically, but us in general, we're the party taking care of it, to do a new land survey on kind of see how this comet might have changed the landscape. I also think it was the mayor's official way of unofficially getting us to check out all this weird bullshit that's going on.
Officially unofficial, of course.
Yeah, you know. So sanctioned, but I feel like we might have a fair bit of leeway on what we're about to partake in out here in these here Badlands.
if the comet is the cause of all these things happening, it may also be the solution for putting things back.
Aha.
It also might get stranger and stranger the closer we get to it. We
Also,
may all
I'm kind
grow
of
more
hoping we
power.
strike it rich.
Wealth to share with all of Hellwood.
I mean, yeah, right?
Well, eventually, what we're talking about is a 5-year plan on how we're going to share that wealth. And trust
I
me,
know
I've
how
got-
I'm going to share it.
I've
I'm
got
going into
tons
every
of
poorhouse and
ideas on how
gambling
that
and
wealth
I'm
is
spreading that
spread
money
out.
around.
My people
trickle down economics over there.
Eventually, yes.
It's not going to trickle down. It's
so we're
going to
gonna go
like
ahead.
flow outwards out of
The
it. I never
idea
had
is here
any money
is
in
that we're
my
going to go ahead
life.
and survey, take off a piece of what we gotta, and then we dictate the terms after that. Naturally.
I shall make sure that Chinatown is represented at the table.
Absolutely. We want everybody.
I just want to clarify for you guys who are new and for anyways, my character is not Chinese. He was raised in China.
My guy wasn't rich. He fell into it. So that's cool. I'm shifty as hell. Get out. Now listen, you want to be at that table. I got you and your Uncle Tim at that table. But listen, we all need to get to that thing. We all need to keep our wits about us because, like Maria said over there, Maria, she's very fine. It's very smart. I mean, we could get weird out there. Okay. All right.
All right, yeah.
I said yes. Why did everyone just stare at you?
This is gonna be the thing now. Is that you get done with the monologue, and we all just stare at you for like way too long.
Okay, right. We're just gonna. Fuck it, I'm gonna go in a carriage.
I'm still wondering how Sid is different. We all told him what we can do.
He said he's gonna meditate on it there, Doc. Dang.
Yeah, it's probably something embarrassing.
Maybe he got
Rudders
like
or something.
a fourth, like ear or something. And
Yeah.
Fourth one.
He already had 3.
Where's the third?
That's like saying somebody grew an extra nipple. Yeah, he's got 4 now.
I almost went to the 4th nipple, but I went ear last minute.
Do not let the exotic dress and stilted speech confuse you. I am as you are. White as the desert sand.
That's what that fair maiden at the brothel said to me once.
Frankly, we all have blood pumping through our veins, and I think that's enough to bring us all together. I certainly believe that all those folks in Chinatown deserve a fair run at things, for sure. The way they get treated sometimes in town is just dreadful.
Dreadful.
You have a good reputation in Chinatown, Mrs. Von Braun.
Sure.
Yeah, always be campaigning.
Please be campaigning. Truth.
So my question, like to answer his question, is my special abilities, were those stuff I had before, or is that just stuff that's popped up since the comic?
If it's magical kind of in nature, or if it has like a supernatural kind of ability, then it probably activated after the comet. If it's more within the realm of the mundane or the actual earthly, then you probably had that. Or it could just be more amplified now.
Yeah, well, like where would like kung fu fit into that?
Well, are your
Kung
muscles
Fu is a martial art, yeah.
It's
But like,
100%.
But is it like movie kung
Yeah, is it-
fu
is it-
now?
Yeah,
can you do Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, running on water kind of stuff? Like, what kind of
Yes.
skills do you have?
Well, I have no need for weapons, which is basically my fist and hands and headbutts and stuff count as medium damage. I'm trained without armor, so I figure those two are kind of.
Yeah.
I have Fist of Fury. I do 2 additional points of damage with an arm attack. Oh, this would be it. Flesh of Stone. +1 to AC wearing no armor.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds kind of
Yeah, like
nature.
getting like
You turn into the thing.
You could
little
do
bit
like
of-
a little bit of a visual.
It is
like,
armor
that.
at time.
It is the time of clobbering.
Nice.
That's adorable.
Okay. Other folks wish to have any more? If not, are you setting up a watch? What's watch?
Yeah, we are setting up a
How
watch
does
for sure.
long rest stuff work? Like, I know in D&D it's 8 hours and you get like 1 hour to kind of do whatever with.
Yeah.
Do we need to have a certain amount of hours of sleep? Like, can we set up watches
yeah.
in 2, or is that too many people not sleeping?
Good thing to know
Right?
going forward here.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd ask, is because we're just learning the system. But if possible, I think 2 people from like separate groups should, because we don't trust each other. 2 people from separate groups should
And
take
2
watch
people
in
on a
turn.
watch honestly makes more sense than 1 person on
Oh
a
yeah.
watch too.
Oh yeah. Especially when we have a werewolf
Is there a...
in our camp,
Yes.
just in case.
Well,
One person watching the werewolf direction at all
there's no
times.
index. Where's the index? I'm okay with either how we want to handle it, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't picture the physical book being that thick.
It is like 500 pages.
Damn.
Yeah,
Gotta talk about all those different things,
true.
you know? So many different focuses.
They
And...
don't have. They have just recovery roll stuff. They don't have stuff for resting. I don't think you need to. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's whatever makes sense in terms of the story.
Resting and recovering clarification.
Like just like the
So
second.
recovery rolls and how long it takes to get them back. It takes 10 hours to rest and eat and sleep, and you have 4 recovery rolls available the next day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
10 hours.
Is it
oh,
1d6
okay.
plus 4? Is that what that says?
Where?
Because my sheet says recovery rolls.
Yeah,
1d6 plus.
It should be plus
plus your
whatever your tier is, so plus 1 currently.
Yeah, so I think it's 10 hours, but I think they have like. I vaguely remember you can have 2 hours of like kind of light activity.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So trying to get 8 hours or so.
Yeah, and I think
basically.
resting matters more when you're recovering from damage track stuff. Rather
Okay.
than yeah.
Yeah. So if we're
And
pretty
just in
much
general.
fresh, we could probably have a long watch without suffering any negative.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
There's
yes, then,
Okay.
There's no long rest like everybody's hit points are all back.
No.
right. It's not like that.
This gets you enough.
You get multiple
rolls.
recovery rolls so that you're
Yeah.
set pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. So how are we setting this up?
I think first shift.
First shift.
As usual.
I'll also take first shift because I'm like paranoid.
I gotta make sure nobody sleeps in my cabin. It's mine. Called theirs.
I think Maria is gonna approach Alicia and be like, we should probably bunk together, and we can watch separate shifts just to,
I'll take
Those
my shift
lady
with
folks gotta stick together.
Doc Danger. Because I'm picturing it totally as us both waking up in the middle of the night after we've been boozing, and Murph just kind of like pulling a flask out. Here we go. This will keep us up. Like he brewed up some coffee and then he pours a slug of liquor into each of our coffees. Here you go.
So I saw in the horrible movie that I watched today for Movie Monday, I saw a flask from the 1920s that was this long.
Damn!
Is it like that? Is it like a long?
No, it's a normal flask. It's a regular old hip flask. No!
That can be used as body armor when you're done. Right?
Yeah, no, it's just a regular hip flask that he pulls out and just pours a shot of booze
It's
into
like
each
the
of our...
Joker
from the
flask.
1920s.
Remember the gun?
Yeah. No, a regular,
Okay.
just a regular
Not
hip
extra
flask.
large?
Just a regular hip flask.
Sam Regal flask.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Oh my god.
So who's first?
Him and
And Teddy.
Teddy.
Okay. So as everyone else kind of finds their respective place to sleep, whether it's on the ground or they're in a sleeping bag, or on the wagon, or just wherever where people are around the fire, it is clearly quiet, and this is the wrong music for this moment. Hold on. No, it's not. It's okay. Off in the distance you hear the crickets. Then you hear another train whistle that goes by. I'm gonna use my first DM intrusion.
Ooh.
Yes. Let's give it to Teddy.
Yeah.
So Teddy, from the wagon, you kind of look between where it's tethered together, and you see a little jackrabbit down by the wheel, and it's kind of just like nibbling at the wheel.
I'm trying to scare it. Hey, stop that.
As soon as he starts making noise, I'm coming over to.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, Isaac. Something here. Just biting at the wheel.
I don't think that's what rabbits normally do.
Well,
Okay. And as you get closer, you see the firelight dance off its fur, and its fur reflects the firelight back. Like it's almost kind of
it's shiny.
Like metallic?
Yeah, it's shimmering, it's shining, and it looks up at you, and you don't see eyes per se, just like these kind of vacant kind of spots, and the very core of those like this bright blue kind of pinprick.
And I check, and I definitely feel that the peyote's still on me.
Quick
Yes, it is,
reality
yes.
check.
Yeah.
Lobster's so hungry
What
it could
the
eat
heck
a
is
metal
this
rabbit?
So what do I?
Lobster stick.
Oh, okay, all right. Listen up.
It's a very old name.
Isaac, are you seeing this shimmery shit?
That's not right.
Yeah, and it turns around and it looks at you, and you see the same pinprick for its eyes.
Scan. I'm gonna use my scan feature.
Can
What's
I
that
give one
do?
of these out?
Yeah, you have to get one.
Give it
Actually, I need to look it up. Hold on.
Here you go.
Ooh. Because you're
Robot,
handling it
yeah.
together. Yeah. Oh, it's got little dice on it.
Where's the?
Shut up.
do have dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's great for just poker chips, but even better for this.
56?
Oh, nice poker chips. I'll do my habit. I should shuffle like shuffle
Yeah.
chips.
That's a good sound effect, too.
It is a
So
good time back.
basically, this lets me look inside objects.
An area equal to the size of a 10-foot cube, including
Including all objects or creatures within that area. The area must be within short range. Scanning a creature or object always reveals its level. I learn whatever facts the GM feels are pertinent about the matter and energy in that area.
Okay.
That's why you got that token.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
There are things that can resist scanning as well.
So as what's you activate this power? What's
Yeah,
this look like?
I'm actually gonna use my I point the gun at it, and as soon as I look at it over the top of the gun, I know about it. I see the arcane symbols that form around this thing.
Yeah. So as you look down the barrel of your gun through the sights,
sighting down
you know,
the
it's just like
barrel of the gun.
It's like my wand, basically.
Yeah, okay.
kind of part of like this little, I guess, telescopic view
Yeah.
of the world around this jackrabbit, and it's almost like daylight. It's almost like this high contrast, like you get like night vision kind of light, right? And curling off the ground around the rabbit's feet, is just these wisps of purple smoke, and it kind of curly hue around the rabbit through its fur, up and around, it seems enveloped in this kind of purpley smoke, and you can also tell that this jackrabbit has no bones, and it's sitting there, but it's got almost like a spectral quality to it, and you're starting to realize that this reflective property to its fur is part of its innate camouflage, and what you were dealing with is a spirit of this part of the land.
Teddy, that is not a rabbit.
It's a pig.
Well,
It has no bones! It's a marshmallow
and
meat.
I mean, I don't look at Isaac at all, but just deadpan. Is that right?
I believe this is some sort of spirit.
Spirit. I don't know, Isaac. How does your wife feel about you waking her up if she's mid-sleep?
She usually is very angry.
Okay, well, how would she take it if you did it?
That is who does it.
Right. Well, why don't you go ahead and buck up there, pal? And you know what? You keep your match. You keep your eye on this thing. Why don't I just go ahead and say, hey, nah, you better do it. It's your wife. I'm gonna look at this thing. You better hurry up.
I quickly run in and I hurry.
Oh, what?
There's a spirit out here.
What is it?
There's a spirit.
Oh, what?
Come.
I should have sensed and woke and...
Maria.
All right.
You're gonna come out of
She's a true believer.
I believe in what I do. I'm
And
just
as
wrong.
as you exit your waking up and you get out there, you look around. You don't see anything.
Okay. Yeah.
It's still there though.
No.
What?
I'm still there.
He was staring at it. What happened to what he sees?
Oh,
it's
what did I
gone.
see?
It vanishes.
Just filled. Oh.
Oh, great.
Okay. All right. Listen. This is what happened. I swear
We're
to
in
God,
danger.
I
It
didn't
was right
do
there.
nothing. I kept my eyes looking at it. I might have 1 second sneezed, but you didn't hear me, so I definitely didn't. What I definitely did do. All right, I'll just be straight with you. I thought I heard something over there, and I was definitely wrong. And then, you see what I'm saying? That's what I fucking heard.
Look over at Pete to see if he's still asleep.
Yep. Is Pete still asleep?
Did you roll
Yeah.
Did you roll, Pete?
Have you rolled yet? Just out of curiosity.
So,
Oh God.
you see me just kind of like slumped on the chains, just snoring vigorously, just like.
All right, look, I was working with a whole lot of factors here, and I didn't keep my eye specifically on the shimmering bunny, but that was. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's gone. I just figured you'd want to know.
Maria, I told him not to wake you up. I swear to God.
Okay.
Well,
Well, the rest of the watch passes without event.
go back to bed after giving them both a little reprimand for their little prank.
I guess so. Who's next?
I'm already up practically. I'll take the next watch with someone else. Who else wants to?
You say you were going to do it?
Go, Alicia.
Yeah.
Take your watch
We
together.
can do our watch together.
Cool. So, picking up where everything left off, you relate that this weird jackrabbit thing, kind of spectral or whatever. Now, as the night progresses, you start to feel the air closing in on you. It gets kind of weirdly claustrophobic, even though you are under the starry sky. And I'm gonna give you a GM.
Oh.
You
Pass
get
this
a
one
GM
down to,
intrusion. You get a GM.
It's really good though. Like,
Interesting.
No,
like
they're really
That's
cool.
So,
Feel good to hold.
above you, you see where the comet, streaked across the sky, and you're looking up at the remnants of it, and things are starting to almost like crystalline, still debris still falling, very shimmery, almost like superfine glitter, right? And you look down and you see a bit of comet that's been polished. You don't know how many missed it, but what do? You see it down there.
Hey, Maria. Check this out.
It's about the size of the egg.
Oh, really?
It's about that size.
Is it like
Not egg shaped.
flat?
It's flat. It's,
okay.
it's polished on two sides, but it's
Okay.
about that size.
All right. Oh, interesting. Should we touch it? Is it safe?
Is there anything like smoke or anything rising off it? Does it like look hot or anything like
No.
that?
It looks like polished volcanic glass.
I know it's got the wavy thing, but that's something
So
What's the curves on that smoke?
I do have the skill to identify danger or function, etc. The quality of something. Is there something there that I can use? I am hindered
Right.
with lore knowledge and understanding. I don't quite know how those two balance. But it says, identify lies, danger, qualities of things, the function of stuff, etc.
Okay, you can.
Is there some? Yeah.
And you don't need to roll for this. It looks like a stone. It doesn't look dangerous.
Shiny.
Yeah, everything around it just looks abandoned, like it's been forgotten.
But we're pretty certain that this is a piece of the comet,
Yes.
or such as a strange
Yes.
rock, basically.
Yeah. Even though you've seen volcanic rocks before, it's got this kind of other greenish quality hue to it. And you see yourself reflected in it, but your reflection is doing something.
Oh.
What is that something doing?
I'm good, Ash. You're bad, Ash.
As you peer over this small bit of rock, you see a slice of your childhood playing before your eyes.
Maria is going to take out her handkerchief, which is like very nice, simple, clean, with just a tiny streak of soot where she clearly like wiped some schmutz off his face earlier, and she's gonna be like, pick it up with this.
I'm gonna take the cloth and instead of like just directly picking it up, I'm gonna try and like shimmy some of it under, and then pick it up loosely to wrap it around.
Okay. As you put it inside the bag, it kind of glows for a second, and then the glow recedes.
That
Like
is not of this earth.
if I open it back up, does the glow like come back?
Nope.
Is your reflection still doing weird things?
I look.
Which part of your childhood do you want to show?
Oh. Interesting.
Share.
So, I guess it would be her and her father. Her father is like sighting in a gun. It's like a small gun that an adult would not use. And then it kind of pans over to Alicia standing there, and she's like getting ready to shoot.
Okay.
Baby's first gun.
Yeah, right.
Back to school
Pretty
shop.
much.
Interesting.
This is full like target range
Yeah.
scene where she can't hit anything at first.
Awesome. And you see that, and as you're starting to close up your handkerchief again, just before it closes up, both you and your father, they stop and look directly at you as you close it up.
What kind of a look? Is it like a,
Like,
or is it just kind of a normal?
No.
yeah, are we talking "I'm gonna get you," or are we talking
No, it's
like?
it's totally impassive. It's just like everything just goes blank. Like their faces kind of get obscured by a gray mist. While you see their eyes, just goes.
Oh,
it is
that is
nightmare
still nightmare fuel.
It is nightmare fuel.
It's just not the
Wow.
kind where you can't
It's just
sleep.
a different
It's
flavor
just
of nightmare
disruptive.
fuel.
Do you let Maria know that any of this happens? Because
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
seeing it.
It sounded all wholesome, and then it.
You gonna show her?
Yeah.
Do you want to look?
Tentatively, but curiosity's gotta get me, right? So I'll
It's one of
kind of
those. It's
peek.
kind of
Okay,
like.
so
peek in.
you see a slice of your childhood.
Oh.
So what childhood do you want to share with her with? Or share with Alicia?
Oh gosh. She's on a boat with a handful of people. Wait, I'm going fast, and I'm working. No. And she's being handed like a very sad like biscuit to eat, and she's hungry. That's what she's seeing.
And as you pass it off, same thing happens. Like the faces inside go clouded and just look at you. Okay.
No
anything-
words. It's just,
Maybe. Was that bad? Are we cursed?
Very reasonable
Oh,
response.
I need to consult my cards.
Who's gonna hold on to that?
I didn't touch it.
It's one of those things where, like, she went to hand it over, she saw all that, and went.
And
Wrap
you
it
can
up and
keep
kinda
the
like-
handkerchief.
Ooh. Should we take a look at the other side? If that shows our past, what if the other side shows our future?
Do you want to try that?
Oh. Yes. I think we need to at least understand this. If it's something like that, we need to let everyone know right now because that's very powerful.
That would be useful. She's gonna unwrap it and kind of flip it over.
Still in the handkerchief, yeah.
Yep.
So you look at it again.
I feel like it's one of those ones where. Same time.
Yeah, we both look at it at the same time.
Hell yes!
2, 1.
Wait a minute, is it on one or is it on go?
Okay, so you both look at it at the same time.
You try, yeah.
The rock lights up, gets really hot and white, and starts to burn your hand.
Ooh.
Drop that.
And it kind of, and it starts to fizzle and crack.
Oh.
Like it's like it's been almost overloaded. You see this internal energy just kind of manages to blow out of it, and this light shoot through different portions.
Oh.
I need you both to make speed defense rolls.
Whoops. We broke it.
Would this be considered maybe? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. I'm skilled in all speed
Skill you
defense
can
tasks.
No, I don't
So
have
what-
any
I'm
skill.
skilled in all speed defense tasks.
Okay, so we'll say this is task 3 because it's pretty close. So since you're skilled, that's what is it 1 or 2? I forget.
It's reduced to
2. So it goes down to 1 for you. So you have 3 or better on the die.
3 is 9.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
So she's okay.
I rolled
Yeah.
an 11.
Oh
Okay.
no!
What'd you do?
I rolled a nat 1.
Free GM intrusion.
intrusion too.
Green.
Okay, wow. That's geez, for being a trick shot. You're terrible at this.
She can point and she can pull the trigger.
So as
With shiny
it
rocks
starts to
is
get
new.
super hot, and Maria's like, "Oh crap!" Maria ducks out of the way, and
It goes behind you.
Yeah, you're holding on. You kind of just get lost in it for a second, looking at the past. Because after she leaves it, so you see a glimpse of your old childhood, but the image has been reversed. So it's like it's backwards.
Oh, so you're looking at it from behind.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Or or is it like the situation
The
gone wrong?
No. The situation he sees in the memory is it kind of been flip flopped.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. From the
yeah.
backside.
Yeah.
And as you look at it, you're just
like
totally caught enthralled in this moment of like revelation. When it explodes in your hand, you're gonna take 4 might damage.
Oh, God.
And yeah, I think the intrusion part of this.
That was just
The net one
Yeah, that was
part.
just
And that
the
one
That
part,
was just
yeah,
funny
that's just
part.
what happened.
Yeah, that's just what kind of
That's
happens.
just us accidentally breaking it.
How do I do this? You can always deny this.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll pitch it to you first, and that's because I think technically you have to say whether you refuse it beforehand. But I don't.
You
I'd
spend an
rather-
XP to refuse it? Is
Yeah,
that how it works?
yeah. So the explosion blows off your pinky,
Oh.
The whole pinky.
Oh!
Which hand?
your gun hand.
Your favorite hand.
So if you can deny that if you want to spend an experience. Otherwise, you get the 2, and you
Dude,
can
it's a
spend.
pinky and a gun hand.
Was it
What
free?
is
Do
this
we
gonna
get it or
do?
Well, if you accept the intrusion, you
got
get 2
holes,
experience
man.
points.
It's this balance thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
balance.
I feel like you can get a balanced pinky.
Well, let me go
that guy
get a
can make it.
cigar cutter.
That guy can
and
make it.
then you can tell me how you feel
I
about
saw
it.
that episode.
I
whatever that
think
show
this
was.
would be interesting.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that movies.
I can always
We can
build
wait.
you
We
something.
can wait it
Where you
special.
cooze it.
Yeah.
Create
So
a
you can
special
get one, you can
rest
distribute
for
to
the
anyone else at the table.
nub. Yeah, you could create an
Okay.
extra little rest for the nub to press against.
Right.
I'll just make you new.
You gonna give it to your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, we get XP for those?
Well, because
Well-
he accepted the intrusion, he's gonna give you the
I
other
have
experience.
allowed the loss
Oh,
of it.
So-
gosh. Wait, is this going to him or to me?
No.
Oh, to me. Yeah, girl.
We were together.
So you're
If you duck
currently
behind her.
bleeding where your gun hand. Your finger's gone.
Well,
That's a poultice.
Maria will
That
pull
is
a
a-
second handkerchief out of her pocket and quickly apply it to your pinky to feel like I vaguely earned it.
Fair enough.
Join the Yakuza.
Okay.
None of us are doctors of any sort, are we?
he did just make a
No! The doctor laughs!
No.
We do.
I can
we
pour
know
some
about
whiskey
the,
on
Yeah,
it.
you do, because I told you a huge deal of only getting the poultice.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Only the poultice, not the peyote. Nobody knows the peyote. I made a huge deal of the poultice.
So we know that you have some
We know about the
medicine.
med kit.
All right, yeah. So we'll take care of that.
I think there's a short period where we're all up.
Yeah,
Somebody scream.
Yeah, there was
Well, yeah,
an
that was-
explosion. You people do this, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just
What in
like
the Sam Hill?
rushing to like put the to treat the wound.
Okay.
I'd be. Oh,
Did the rock exploded?
Yeah.
Did it explode into large fragments, or did it end
I'm
up
taking it
turning
like,
into like
uh,
dust?
just trying to
Almost. Like, are there
staunch the flow
salvageable
of blood and like
pieces?
hold
There are like small
Hold
like
your hand.
bits, like pebble-sized
very
bits, but it's
soft.
mostly dust.
See me come out.
Okay.
I got glasses.
I'll take my third handkerchief.
And I've got like
my
a
last
needle in
handkerchief.
my mouth.
And
Like,
I'll
it's
pick
like
up a couple of the
needlework.
little
You see me-
pebbles.
It's almost like I got a bandana.
Maybe you can make some
Right.
balloons out of it or
What do
something.
we got here?
Sure.
Use them as raw.
Definitely safer
Oh
material.
my!
Yeah, that's what I was.
How
Cool.
much cipher
What
material have
happened?
I gained?
From those?
Yes.
That's enough for one.
Okay.
One cipher material. You want to keep
Okay.
stock
I'm gonna
of
keep
that,
track of
yeah?
that, exactly.
Because I don't want to
What
duplicate it.
happened?
There was this weird glowing rock on the ground, and when you looked at it, it showed the past. Well, Marie and I looked at it at the same time, and it just blew up.
Yeah, you're gonna see a pinky in that rock?
Not too funny.
Sorry, I'm tired. Listen, let me see that thing
You're
here.
tired.
So I
She
kind
kinda, with that remark, she kind of looks at you like, I can still shoot straight, you know.
of remains to be seen. So I come out of that wagon, but I kind of have like. You guys ever see Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? And you know
Of
when he puts
course.
like the net on when he's working in the. You see me with like a net on my hair or like
You
a
have hair
like,
curlers in?
kind of, but not curlers. It's like a net.
Okay.
Because it keeps it.
Hairnet.
I come out
Hairnet.
a hairnet, and I got like a needle in my mouth. I'm like, what?
It's
Thank
kind of
God
like
I found
his
this
nighttime
poultice.
routine to keep it.
So I take the hand and I sack it on there and wrap it up and.
A little.
All right, that'll be fine. I go back to sleep. Don't wake me up again. Space rock or not.
What did you do?
I made it right.
Huh?
I made it right.
Hurts less.
It's a nice little poultice I
Still
made.
at my
Despite the
finger.
way he might act sometimes, my friend Teddy is actually confident enough in several matters.
So who's got next watch? Because the rest of this
Me
watch
and Doc
passes.
Danger.
Okay.
Otis.
Oh, it is such a sick name.
Do we find my pinky though?
No, it's going to hell, bud.
I don't
This
think
thing like-
medicine at this time was such that you're getting that pinky sewn back on.
Yeah, that's.
Pick
You're-
it.
Oh,
Could be a new boat.
I feel like
Bone
if
bullet.
I were out somewhere and I lost a limb, I
Yeah.
would try to find a way to keep it with me.
We're talking about a
Whatever
phalange.
reason.
I mean, you might still
The
look
space
for
rock blew it up.
My next thing is necromancy. Maybe I can.
reanimate your pinky.
Nice.
This was a funny thought.
I'll do an investigation check to try to help.
Okay.
I'm trained.
gosh.
Sure. This you're trained, so we'll make it level 3, so 9 or better. It's dark, low light.
16.
Yeah. You find it, you pick it up, and it's just kind of like you see still. You look at it closely, and it's not just it's gone, but there's still flecks of comet dust still jammed into the pinky.
Nice.
And it's still painted.
I'm gonna, seeing as the rock exploded or the shard or whatever it is blew up in it, I'm just gonna wrap in the handkerchief. Thanks. Maybe something
Something weird gonna happen.
weird will come with this now. Get it
Gross.
back or something.
Okay. Cool.
Just gonna tuck it away in the chest somewhere and try to
So,
forget this ever happened.
Pillow.
So this will be the last watch before dawn, right?
I think so.
This is the last watch of that. Murphy's
Okay.
definitely going to brew up a pot of coffee for him and Doc. Because we're just essentially starting our day now,
Yeah.
Good.
but on this last watch. And like I said, he fully gets out the flame. Bit of the hair dog that bitch it. Here we are.
Yeah, and it's that time that's the early hours in the morning. We're like 3, 4 in the morning, super early. Sun's not even up, and it's cold. The dampness has like kind of settled on you, and you feel like you see condensation emerging on things. There. And let's see what happens. So I guess I'll do another GM intrusion. Yes.
I wanted to say that I did check on Stinky Pete
Okay.
before I went back to sleep.
Yeah, and
as well,
he's still
right.
copacetic. He's fine. And let's see here. So off in the distance, I'll give this. I'll give this to who is it the better? Who has the higher intelligence?
I have 18.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow!
I thought my 15 was going to take it, but he does.
You get
No,
the
no,
intrusion.
He's an adept.
he is an adept.
Give that
Ah.
to Otis.
He's
Right.
clever like me.
You hear horses kind of walking and then picking up pace.
Get out that spy scope thing you got.
Oh, sure thing. I get out my looking glass. I get out my...
This worth waking everybody up for or not?
let's take a look first.
Okay, so as you look through your glass,
Get out my spyglass.
coming up pretty quickly, maybe between 500 and 600 yards away.
Uh-huh.
You see 4 people on horseback coming directly towards your camp.
4 people.
4?
Mhm.
Horseback. Yeah, I reckon we could get everybody up. There's 4 of these.
Well, let me try something real quick. What's the most terrifying thing you can think of, Otis?
Oh, a spider giving birth to an infinite amount of smaller spiders.
So I'm gonna,
Asked!
I'm gonna make a 10.
Oh, yeah, of course I have that figured out already.
It was right there.
I think about this all the time.
So in about a 10-foot cube-sized
What do you
spider
think
with
of
baby
in small
spider
hours of the
illusion
night?
head straight
What,
towards
you
the
sleep
car.
well?
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it start walking from our camp towards where they're coming from.
Okay, so
So I'll make that happen for you.
Oh,
Illusion.
thanks.
and it's running towards.
Yeah, it's moving towards them,
Okay.
and when spiders just keep popping off.
Oh my God.
You're all very welcome.
Such a terrible
God.
image.
I'm just, for my own sake, I'm imagining one of those really cute spiders.
Okay. So
Like a jumping spider.
Those little, like,
Picture
fluffy
the
ones that
yeah, with the big eyes.
okay,
Yeah,
so as this happens, you see the spider kind of scuttle off
Yeah.
towards the four horsemen, and looking off at this, you see the guy in the lead pull out a playing card, and you hear this kind of deck ruffle, and he holds it up, and in the light of the playing card, as it charges up in this red glow,
Oh!
Fuck.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's what that is. Oh my god, this is great.
Oh shit! And he takes the card and he just throws the card at the illusion and it explodes immediately.
Yeah.
But it being an illusion, nothing happened. He goes, I reckon that's interesting.
I reckon that's.
And that's where we take a break.
Murph is fully grabbing the empty like soup pot from last night in the spoon. He's just like, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Everybody get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up!
Nice.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, we got bandits! Bandits, we got bandits!
Very nice.
I'm gonna have one of those like full onesie suits with the butt flap. I'm wealthy, and so I have a cycle of clothes that you don't know I do it. I just change them, and that's how it works. So yeah, I have the butt flap nightie on.
Awesome.
Keep it up.
Yes,
There's a different outfit
Yes.
for different parts of the night.
yes, for me there is.
Wow.
Yep. I'm wealthy, Ben.
He wakes up, takes a leak, changes his outfit.
Because there could be urine on those clothes now.
Okay. Well,
Burn them.
we're taking a break, everybody. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay tuned for more shenanigans. Wacky
Amazing.
Westishness.
Starts
What happened?
fighting so many times.
Real crickets outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
His shot Tucker so many times.
Oh,
Someone probably stepped on
it's
it.
given up.
Somebody
It's been
could have
stepped
stepped on
on.
it.
It's like somebody's chewed on it.
It kind of does, but I think it's
Probably
probably
some
flat.
rascally rabbit.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I've
Shimmering.
definitely been hit in the tooth a few times, so.
You deserve it!
Are we live?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're back.
Everybody, we're back.
I say it all the time. Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry,
guys, we're
I
back.
was half listening. I was
Everybody else
focusing
not
on
hearing
stuff.
you just makes me feel like my troubles are real.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
To ask him to repeat himself more often than I like, and I worry about my hearing sometimes.
I worry about my speaking. Like, did I actually say that out loud?
Did I have to? Okay, good. Well, thanks for playing, everybody, and indulging this Weird West thing with my fascination with the cipher system, which I'm enjoying. This is super
Yeah.
cool.
Chips.
That's
right.
Yeah. I hope everyone out in cyberspace is enjoying this random nonsense too.
Better be.
Yeah, you better be. We have words for you.
And next week we're all playing in costume.
Hey, if you want.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I
won't make it.
I feel better with this. It's helping me. So.
Yeah, do it if you want to. I won't be here. So go sorry. I know these 2 weeks in a row, like,
Damn.
I know it
spoiling.
lulled your into the sense of security.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, trombone's back. No, sorry, limited engagement. I'll try and trade some more days though if I can.
Yeah.
Please do.
Cool. Good. So just a quick reminder that Wednesday we have Hunters, and then following that we Etherflux on Sunday, and then I guess next Monday we'll see where we
More
play
of
this
it,
or we
yeah.
do whatever. That's up to us.
We're still in a test roll
Yeah.
of this kind
Yeah.
of. We're just poking at it.
Yeah,
We haven't
kind of.
committed to like playing this till we die or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
I have.
I mean, there's a whole new video.
Like we did.
We
Yeah,
will
there's a whole new
decipher
intro.
with the time.
No, we're kind of
Once you make an intro, it's like, well, maybe a few.
we're kind of just committed now.
Yeah.
We can hop around and back and forth to all sorts of things. We can do Cyberpunk
Yeah, I know,
again.
I know.
I'm open
I-
to
Whatever,
Twiggly and
whatever we want to do.
all the
Yeah.
shenanigans.
In terms of poker, we're pot committed.
Mhm.
You know.
Maybe we should come up with seasons.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is the season of Weird West, and the next one, I guess, we'll probably be back to Oddlot, try to finish that up, and
Yeah.
then
Perhaps,
Yeah, we really do.
and Cyberpunk.
We
And,
really got to finish that up. I mean, level 20. I mean, we're right
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
You know. Okay, cool. But we'll figure it out.
TBK.
Huh?
Time to TBK.
I've never done that before.
Someday.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about the harder. Anyway.
No. Okay, so let me get the music going again. Where is music? Play the music. Okay.
This guy's trouble.
So
Right. So like I was saying, clang, clang, clang,
Yeah.
clang, 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 clang.
and from a distance, they're about 100 yards away now. And they're slowly getting closer, even though their horses clearly are just kind of slowly walking. And you hear the voice of the hatted guy with the the bandana on his face. It's a very distinctive red bandana. He's got, even from this distance, he's got piercing blue eyes. On the bandana, I wish I had it, but there is this particular pattern. One is a crescent moon, and the other is a sun. And inside, it's cut down the middle with like these little almost bees or intermixed with skulls all the way around. It's a very unique kind of bandana pattern.
Just this guy's got it.
Yeah.
Not any of the other three.
Nope.
Okay.
They have other stuff, bandanas, different colors, but no, he wears it like on his face like this.
Is it like Dia Los Dea? Day of the Dead? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like the skull and flower imagery.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's sort of like Mexican or
A little bit.
Aztec or...
Yeah, it's definitely got that vibe to it.
How
Yeah.
human are these dudes?
They look human.
All four of them?
Yep.
We can't see what's on the masks. So.
How human do their horses look?
They're centaurs.
Superhuman. No. The horse, everything, they look fine. The only distinctive thing right now is that the main dude, kind of in the front a little bit, he was able to ignite a card just by holding it and throwing it. So he looks at you all, and he's like, "Weird times out here. I bet you all better stay safe. Go back to where you're from. Just stay out of the way. You won't get hurt."
Stay out of whose way, partner?
Well, our way, to be frank.
And you all?
He just said...
Set that one up and he just knocked it down.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Well, Frank, I don't know how far you made it in school, but basic counting tells me there's more of us on this side than there is on your side. So why aren't we the ones telling you to go yourself?
He would count.
You know.
Wow.
He pulls a deck of cards, and as he pulls it like from one, he splits it in one hand. They just go, they shuffle and they ruffle, they go back and forth. Sometimes there's sparks among those things. He captures it. And it's about, hey, if you want to press your luck, friend. And he flicks one up, and flicks it over towards you, spirals towards you, and it lands at your feet. It's the Ace of Spades.
Perfect.
It is cold-blooded.
If you want to gamble, I tell you I'm your man.
Maria steps forward.
That's
She
a good
has a little kind of frilly nightcap on, and her hair's all braided. And she says, "Now, gentlemen, we should be civil. This is just a kind traveler passing through. I'm sure everything is just fine. Isn't that right, sir?" And she looks at him, and she uses her demeanor of command.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
she seems very important to him. I cannot find in here
Okay.
all the skills that this does. If you could look that up
Yeah.
for me.
You want
Demeanor of command.
So if you're gonna try to persuade him or intimidate him, I'll give you an asset for that. So to
Okay.
reduce the difficulty of that. What do you want to do?
So what I gather is he's telling us to leave, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to impress upon him that we mean no threat, and we just have a place we need to go, and we don't mean any bother.
Okay. So let's call this an intelligence task.
I also have a trained in social deception, if that helps at all.
Well, are you lying? You're not lying.
I mean, I'm kind of skirting the truth by saying we have a place to go. I'm not saying, hey, we're going towards
Okay.
the Comet. This is our mission. I'm being obtuse, kind of.
Okay.
When speaking to a group, them.
So-
I rolled an 18.
Okay, you did. So for you, that's gonna be a success.
Okay.
Well, just to be clear, his level is 5.
You gain a free level of effort that can be applied to persuasion tasks you attempt during this period.
Oh, cool. All
Okay,
right.
So that's what it is. So
That's what it does.
You're free if we reduce it. Yeah. Okay. But
Okay,
anyway, you
yeah.
succeeded. So, what's this? What do you say?
I much appreciate your concern. Don't worry. We're just handling some things for the town, and we'll be out of your hair. You really don't have to worry. We mean no harm. but she also positions herself in a way so that you most likely can't see Stinky Pete chained to a rock.
That's right, we just woke up.
I feel like I went.
I did say hi, Frank.
I feel like I went over there to unchain him.
Oh god.
You can unchain him. That's all going down. I guess I will toss an intrusion your way here.
Oh, okay.
So, this what I'm describing. For as good as you are, based on his background, he looks at you real closely, and he starts to pick up on a few key words that you used, and he's going to be a little suspicious about this. So he's like, yes. So where'd you get this job, and what are you doing?
Oh, this is my husband Isaac. He's actually a gunsmith. He's so talented, and I read fortunes. I connect with spirits. It looks like you also deal with cards. And she shows him her tarot. Would you like your tarot read?
No, but you're skirting the question. You're dodging the answers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you? I'm not always so bright. Can you say it for me again?
Who hired you? Who are you working for?
Oh, I'm just helping a friend.
That would be me. You see, I'm filthy rich.
Whoops.
And,
He tells the bandit he's filthy rich.
yeah.
It's an interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works
He's
out.
like face bombing in there. Oh.
Definitely be me. You see, I got all of these people here, especially my friend over there, Murph, who's a quick whip. no pun intended there, with a cartographer's map. You see, we are out here trying to strike it rich again. I'll tell you, honestly though, if you try to stick me up here, friend, I ain't got nothing. It's all back in there, banking. In that one town that once
Hellwood
existed.
That once existed. Suddenly he realizes he's talking to a bandit and gets a little.
So
Someone is there.
You're all from Hellwood.
Not
Possibly.
originally.
I see. I wish I had better news for you, because that's not a good thing in my book.
Well, good
We're
news?
just simple city folk. Or
Well,
town
being
folk.
from there was not good news.
Pass
No,
this to Josh.
no, there's no one good in Hellwood.
Jump
So,
in.
as far as I'm concerned, you're all bad. And in order to avoid further locations, which I'm happily to oblige, just get out of the way and let me and my boys proceed on. And he gestures that way along the heading of the Comet.
Oh,
Okay.
they're riding at night also.
Early morning.
Or yeah, early morning, that's fair.
I feel like you hear the sound of just a cartridge going into a shotgun, and we're just like, so the thing about that is.
Oh, really? Is that what you're gonna do? Oh boy! All right.
No, I think we're all like
We were hired by the mayor of Hellwood to take care of this job, and if taking care of this job means taking care of you too, so be it.
And you're all working for the mayor.
I am not.
And me.
And you.
I do and not know. I am not working for you.
By proxy, yes.
So, here's the thing about that. Most of the people in this world, they're going to abuse power. And they're going to use their clout, they're going to use their influence and their money and their resources to keep people down.
Yep.
And you are now, it seems, part of that machinery of night that we don't like.
Oh, you've severely misjudged us. At least myself and my husband. We're honest folk. We came to Hellwood to retire with ease in a cozy, comfy little town.
I'm inclined to believe you, Miss. Mrs. How unfortunate.
We are in our 50s.
yeah.
Just a good looking woman in 50s, you know.
You think it's miss? We might just be choosing to be disrespectful slightly. It's fine. These
Actually,
days.
I came to Hellwood to investigate the corruption. Perhaps we should parlay further. What darkness do you see in this town?
I'm listening. What don't you see?
Equality. Everything. I do not see everything above board
Indeed.
on either side.
Well, at least there's one smart person in your group. I'm part of a company. We are known as the Dust Company.
Dust Company.
And then the other guys behind they chant their motto almost reflexively, and they say, "Burn the corrupt, protect the innocent."
Oh. Ooh,
Wow.
they're like cowboy versions of like Robin Hood.
Have any of us
So-
heard of this? Is
The
there
Dust
like a way to
Company?
do? I don't know how to do
Is that a
like
history
No,
check?
yeah,
kind of
history
thing?
check kind of things.
I mean,
Lore check.
yeah,
Sounds weird.
you know about them. You've heard the rumblings and from different other towns, and you do know that they are basically a loose organization of outlaws who protect the innocent by really taking out the corrupt.
And it's their version of corrupt, though.
It
like,
is their version
yeah.
of corrupt.
yeah, they're like off the handle vigilantes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So. So upon hearing that, do any of us get the insight that maybe we should not, like, instigate with them,
I'm
or
gonna
vice
scan.
versa?
Scan.
Scanning
Scan again.
an
It's free
area.
for me.
Does that mean you have to look down your gun at them, though?
Yeah, it does.
I already got it out.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm already pointing one
Yeah,
at him.
yeah.
Like, we are having one of those tense Western conversations where there are like guns drawn.
called
Like, and what are you
multiple
doing here?
standoff.
Yeah.
He's got his
politically
cards out,
correct.
and they are
Concealment.
clearly dangerous
That's
already.
true,
We
that's
are
true.
already pointing weapons at each
Yeah.
other.
It works.
It's a Spider-Man meme.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, kind of. Okay.
So yeah, I want to scan these
Okay.
these dudes.
So you know that the main guy who's speaking with you, he's level 5 in terms of game. The other guys are level 4s, and
What our level are we? We're
One.
Level 1.
one tier 1.
okay. So this would be I'm sensing this is a bad idea.
These are difficult. It's not not outside the realm of possibility, but it would be a challenge. And you realize that all of these individuals are very capable in terms of their gunman, their marksmanship, but also avoiding things. And they have extra sidearms. They have extra load other equipment. Looks like they have grenades and dynamite. Other kinds of stuff. So
I want to just kind of like give a look to Maria that lets her know that that's where this stands.
Maria will kind of fade into the back a little bit. She'll just very casually, without like causing a scene or anything, kind of just allow the other people with the guns to be more for standing in the front than because she's just gonna whisper that.
New friends. Is a wide range. Surely it would be corrupt to limit knowledge to only some. It should be available for everyone so that they may know.
Are you misunderstanding people's intentions, their motivations? If we don't, I think you're making a presumption on what our goal is here. What knowledge are you speaking?
To the Comet.
What goal are you speaking?
It seems we are headed in the same direction.
Two paths diverging.
That is unfortunate.
Well, you see it.
Do you not
Could
wish?
just go together.
So
I love Sticky Pete. Like, well, what if we all just hitch our wagons together then?
I mean,
We all just get along.
I don't need to do the DM intrusion. You just do it for me. All right. So Stinky, I'll give you the DM intrusion for this. And you,
Oh shit.
okay, so you don't get the benefit of the poker chips, but you get one experience. And who do you want to give the other two?
I think Sid, because he definitely seemed to be trying to like at least get him buddy
Okay.
with us
There's 2 camps over
on
here,
terms
yeah.
that he understood. So I think that should count.
So the dude looks at you, and in his eyes, those piercing blue eyes just like look right through you. I do not think going together is a good idea. And as far as you are concerned, my slight friend, I don't know if you should trust people who are going to chain you up at night.
Well, without getting into too much detail, I'm having some eating disorders.
As if we have chained you to a rock to stop you from eating our rations.
It's dangerous when you're on the trail.
That is
Someone
true,
eats all your rations.
We don't have an inspiration mechanic anymore.
Oh, that's what you gave him the.
Yeah.
That's what the that's what the token
That's
is
the
for.
inspiration.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And you'll award that XP at the end of the night. That's dope.
my
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like totally derailing it, but
No, that was
Great.
That was the
perfect.
perfect way to do.
That's Stinky Pete right there.
Without getting into too much detail.
Eating disorder.
Okay.
Wow, it's getting like we got the like cake burnt of that, you know? Jeez.
And
I'm just like, wait, I kind of need that right, but what I see that we both need is to find this comet, and there's a ton of crazy nonsense in the middle. Why not just work together?
okay, so he's predisposed against you because that was probably the intrusion. Like he doesn't like this idea at all. So he says, well, there's given who hired you and your other affiliations, it is not within the code of the Dust Company to work with the likes of you.
Thanks of us.
I take offense.
You should. I meant
that's
it
kind of the
offensively.
thing. I mean, like, half of us are just kind of affiliated with the town because, you know, that's where we're living right now. And half of us just rolled in. And it's all happening to everybody. They just asked us to kind of go deal with it because we're the only ones who could. So why not just go with us and try and figure it out with us?
To be blunt, since you're not getting it, I don't want to.
Then perhaps we go our own way. Investigate
Just stay out of our way.
and stay out of ours. A fight seems unwise in such moments.
I like walking away in somewhere where I'm not feeling like we're enemies. Because I certainly don't feel like you are mine. Or I am yours.
I think you feel this way, Crime.
I feel like this guy's okay. I mean, I especially like that bandana. I got to know where you got that made of.
Your mother.
Well, she's a fine woman, but she was actually very
There's a lot to unpack right
Too
there.
much to unpack right now, Murph, and you should know that.
Maria makes like a
She a
big
fine woman.
tisk kind of.
Are we?
I like you.
I don't like you.
I know. Which is why I'm gonna go ahead and be overly nice to you. I think your bandana was craftily made.
It gets to the point in the absurdity where Murph actually, like, he puts his gun away at this point. He's like, you know what, never mind, I don't even.
Theodora's trying to kill our villains with knives over here.
I
You
know.
spoke of my mother, and she.
I mean, maybe not puts it away, but it's the point where I'm like, and like points the gun downwards and said, like, what are we doing here, Teddy?
He looks over at his buddies. Gentlemen, let's leave these crickets here. They're not worth our time, not worth our energy. And as he moves forward, all the horses, you feel like there's almost this gravitational force kind of force you all apart. As
So
a
we sort of
group.
just step back. Like,
Yeah, so he's like literally just kind of parting your group with this energy. If you want to try and resist this, you can.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So
I am also still in pajamas.
you need to resist this force is a level 5 level 5 might roll. So if you have sort of some skill to reduce that, you can reduce that. Otherwise, you have to spend effort.
And we have an edge.
have
Like
an
if I have
edge.
an edge, what does that do? That reduces it.
You could spend 2 instead of 3 to reduce it.
I have tasks involving balance and careful movement. But balance.
Sounds like dexterity.
No, this is more. I don't necessarily. It's not necessarily a balancing thing.
Okay.
It's
It's
kind
just
of like
pressure.
it's a pressure pushing on you. If you don't resist,
I'm
if you don't
trying
resist,
to
you fall
resist it,
over.
I got an edge
But
in
yeah, it's not like a
Yeah.
dexterity thing. Sorry.
All right.
I tried and failed.
Turning to
resist
stone
it.
wouldn't help.
What's the
Actually,
The DC, it's a difficulty
I'll-
5.
if you want to do that, you want to turn your skin to stone. I think in this instance, it'd be kind of wild, and you can get a free level of effort.
Okay. So I have an edge in an effort. How does this work?
Okay, so it'll be 5. The free level brings it down to 4, and then if you spend an additional level, that'll cost you 2 points instead of 3.
Of
Because
your
the edge
discount.
reduces it.
Okay.
Yeah, discount.
Yeah, it's like a discount.
I'm gonna do effort.
Okay. So you reduce it by 1, so you have to 12 or better. You have to 9 or better. Did you apply effort, or just?
Yes, I'm playing effort.
Okay, so you took. Okay, so 9 or better.
12.
All right. I have an edge in it, so that's you spend 2 points instead of 3,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend the 2 points to bring it down. So what is that?
To level 4. So
it's
it's 12 or better.
12 or better? All right.
Can
17.
Wow. Okay.
Can I use the basics of knowing the basics of magic to modify it to affect this?
In what way?
Well, in that I understand what's going on, so I can push against it a little bit.
Are you trying to use a different stat other
That's
than
the only
light?
skill I have that seems to have
It's
any.
got to be might related.
It's
Okay.
Might roll.
Okay.
Because it's being
I'm just
pushed
gonna
away
straight
by
roll
that.
for the
So
15.
the force push, yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I fall on my ass.
Okay.
Maria
Same.
also stumbles
An
backwards.
I stumbled
and
backwards.
using 2 points.
So I needed to
Just
get
gonna
one.
reduce it to a 9.
You needed. You brought it down 2 levels.
Maybe
So 9 or
2
better.
points.
Oh, okay, I
And
got
I
it.
used
No, I
2
don't. What did I roll?
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, what did I roll?
You rolled a 4.
I rolled 4.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that'll
nothing can
12.
protect you
So
from rolling
successes.
9.
We had Otis.
Wait,
Your
not me.
low. Yep.
You succeeded.
Yep, 12 on the dot.
Okay.
Nice.
Stinky, did you want to try to resist this?
I'm sorry, what is it, a speed?
Might roll level 5.
So it's a 15
might
or
roll
better.
on 5. Okay, so just as a reminder, I have the fool shenanigans, so I have advantage. So with a might 5, like how high do I have to roll?
15 or better.
15, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use
Okay.
an effort
You
to
can reduce that.
reduce that by 1, so you only have to roll 12 or higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 of my might pool because I have 1
Okay.
edge.
So 12 or better.
Yes, you
18.
can also use it for player intrusions.
Okay.
But you also use it.
Okay. So we have success. No. Yes. Teddy, did you succeed? No, you didn't. Okay, you
No, I
succeeded.
did.
I did.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
buddy.
want to do
I
something?
failed, but I'd like to succeed.
You can do that. You can spend your experience to do that.
You spend it to get a reroll? Is that how it works? It's like a
If,
inspiration? or
he's
is
trying
he...
to, if he's doing a player intrusion,
He's doing a straight up intrusion.
that's You can, unless you want to spend it to reroll it.
No, I would just like to succeed.
Yeah.
Sure
Cool.
thing,
So
yeah.
I mean, if it's
Wait,
just
what?
like, I want to.
Wait, you can either spend it to reroll or spend it to succeed. You're always going to spend it to succeed.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds...
okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
That's
So
true.
what is the
What's
difference?
the difference
What's happening?
between a player intrusion and a...
Player intrusions for me, I have 3 that I can do.
Oh, well,
I
there's
have
suggested
advantageous
That are
malfunction,
specific
convenient
things.
idea, or
Oh, they give you-
inexplicably broken.
Oh, they give you.
Are those
Yes,
just
I do.
suggestions, or are
What
they
are those?
specific
I
things?
think
They're
there's
listed as my
suggestions.
player
So I have-
did
yeah.
intrusions for being a.
Oh,
What I
for
am.
being, is that a part of your focus or type or which?
I don't know.
I think it's probably part of your type.
I can
guess.
check, but
Yeah, because I don't know. I thought player intrusions are just like DM stuff. They can make a narrative moment happen.
It's related to your class.
intrusions.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaker player intrusions. You can spend 1 XP as one of
Oh.
the following player intrusions,
Okay.
provided the situation is appropriate and the GM agrees.
So if you're an
So
explorer,
there's
you have
specific
the
ones for
explorer.
you.
Oh, I did not realize.
intrusions.
Okay, well, we're learning. Look at us.
Is
I don't
to
think I
spend
ever
from
wrote
saving
those
from a
down.
device.
No,
which,
I didn't.
or
I didn't-
serendipitous landmark, right? Which you can spend XP to not.
You're
be
explorer
lost.
too?
Yes. With
Oh.
with a concentration in combat, and then weak strain we take half damage from poison.
Oh.
So
Then
no.
I left that going back.
Okay. Do you want to re-roll?
Yes. Can I do that?
You can re-roll.
All right.
There, spent.
17.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Here we go. Thank you.
Foolishly fall over.
Fair enough.
My butt's out.
Okay, so it's like
The flap buttons
1,
come
2,
down.
3,
Flat
4.
buttons come undone. Oh
Should I call us Pete the Shift?
Full moon.
You guys.
Okay. So since half of you succeed, I figure there's two on each side of you. On each side of the horsemen as they're moving through, and the rest of you you feel this pressure just kind of knock you off your feet, and you fall down on your backsides or on your back, and you're kind of looking at it like what the hell just happened. The other four, you feel like this wind kind of almost not like a psychic pressure, but just kind of like a gale force wind blowing around your body, but you're bracing yourself against it, resisting it, and yes.
As I do use the Flesh of Stone thing. Flesh of Stone. For a moment there, I look like a terracotta warrior.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. And this is fascinating. You four, you're the strong ones. Careful out there.
Just random sticky Pete noises.
You all, this land is unforgiving, and you all die first. Just a friendly heads up before we pass through, and you will let us pass through. Listen to the cacti. So, at this point, are you going to block him? Or block
No,
him back?
I step aside because it would be unwise to.
Yeah,
Provoke a fight.
It's one of those stare him down with the gun held, but like not engaging.
Yeah, and you suddenly you're getting this sense of begrudging respect. You know, like fuck, okay, that kind of thing. It's like as these people on the horses trot by, they all look at you, and the others they have their bandanas over their faces. They're all like black masks or green and stuff like that. But all their eyes, they give you all the once over. They look at you, and they kind of nod and like
Right.
kind of real snide, begrudging respect.
I'm face first in that dirt, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing one of those things where like your butt's up.
It's like if I was in a chair and somebody just like
Yeah.
I can't get up.
Someone like fell on your arm, so you're having trouble.
It's super embarrassing. That's why I'm like super silently laughing this whole time because it's playing in my head. What an idiot!
So
he
as
is.
soon as they pass you, the main guy, you hear whip crack, hey-ya!
Oh, and they go.
And they gallop off.
Oh, cool.
Pick myself
I like
up,
these sound effects. This is
dust
great.
off my.
So I got the cipher that I picked before we started. It's the Eagle's Eye, which
Yeah.
lets me see 10 times as far as normally I can per level. And the starting one was level 3. So for the next 3 hours,
Oh no.
You're gonna watch them?
Murphy puts on this. It's like in a box and like delicately wrapped, and he gets it out. And you can see him like put on this pair of spectacles that look like really finely wrought, and like the lenses are super finely polished. Run away from me, so bitch.
Can you track where they're going?
I am also trained in tracking, yes.
Okay. So make a close an intelligence task.
Alright.
Because
we can
you're
avoid
trained, you have the cipher that will lower by two steps, so 6 or better.
Okay.
Higher is pretty
Yes.
good.
We can at least avoid them until we can't anymore.
18.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a positive whatever, right?
And those 19 and 20.
Oh,
No,
for
positive.
it's different from fighting. Ah, okay, that's fair.
So you see them. They're taking almost a perpendicular, like a kind of angled path from where the comet landed. You know, so like while the comet's going clearly west, they're heading a bit more northwest.
Okay.
And based on the landscape, you would know this is they're avoiding a large field of cactus.
Sure.
Right. So that's what's directly west of you. So the shortest way for all of you is to go through this large field of cactus, or you could try to go around it either direction.
Otis Murphy, what do your elegant eyes see?
Actually, can you look into the field of the cactus?
I absolutely can see 10 times as far as normal right now. I would like to look into the field of the cactus.
Okay.
And see what it looks like. Like why they might be, or do they have like extra long spikes on this cacti, or what's happening?
Walking around.
So
Are they walking around? Do they have eyeballs? Are they eating people? These are the questions that I am thinking about.
So as you're looking at those large field of cacti, you're noticing that indeed a lot of the spines are longer than normally, glint in the morning sunlight more sharply than you know of. They look a little larger. And they're also kind of vibrating, kind of like visibly uncomfortable.
I'll tell you what, friend. The spines and spikes on this here cacti in this there cactus field look mighty uncomfortable. Extra long, extra pointy, extra sharp. And it could just be a trick of the light or my imagination, but they almost look like they're vibrating, like they're ready to hurt someone. So I would say we should probably navigate ourselves around them.
But why? There's just cactuses. We would avoid them.
Is anything just what it was yesterday? If his eyes see something
You can
strange.
feel free, and he like has his spyglass out. You can take a look at this field of cactus and tell me you want to try and drive our two wagons here through that, or whether you think it might be
No,
our
it just
best.
simply won't work, I don't think. I mean, you've never straight us wrong.
Them four gentlemen went around it on horses, and we got two wagons who were pulling.
Ooh, with the wagons, perhaps we could take some of the sides off and build like a little front thing to protect the horses.
That sounds like a whole lot of time that we ain't got time for right now, missus, if you don't mind my saying so.
Might be quicker to go around.
An idea.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm horrified to ask, but what?
What if we turn the wagons around?
Oh, just go backwards? Have the horses push the wagons?
Literally, just turn the horses around on their hitches,
Yeah,
and have them walk the
Push,
thing
yeah.
backwards.
push the wagons.
I don't know if they work that way.
I think that's incredibly inefficient.
It'd be difficult to steer. We could try it.
I often
We can clear a
find
path
this.
through the cacti, though. It might work.
I find this in most anything that I've done that ever involved a straight, direct, right through the situation kind of solution. It's always left me penniless. It's always left me kind of scratching my head, saying, "What the darnation was I thinking?" And with this subtle foresight that I have here, I think we just need to keep it simple. We need to go around these cacti like our buddies here.
If we go around,
We won't beat them to space.
What if we go the other direction around?
What is on the other side of the, or is it like cactus for as far as we can see?
There's a lot of cactus. If you go around the other direction, you run into more like rougher terrain. It's not developed. There's no.
They're taking the good path.
They're taking the roads. The railroad tracks are going that way. Everything to the south, is rougher. It's more mesas, more rocks, more things.
How about a compromise?
Okay.
We approach, make sure that it's safe to traverse through. Maybe they
Inspect the cacti.
Maybe they seem to think that it was more dangerous than it was. Then we can either go around, or we can go through and beat them. And we won't have lost too much time.
They said something about listening to cactus.
Were they trying to help us?
No.
Murph. Seeing as in we came up with a bright idea going around it. Can we bar over here for a second?
Yeah, Teddy.
No offense.
And then we do that thing, like if it's a movie, all of a sudden the camera pans away, it's just two guys go to have a conversation. Pans back quick and everybody else just...
You're that fancy man with the moon and the sun on his face. Said something about listening to the cactus. I have this.
Oh, I don't know if he meant it like that, Murph.
No, but listen to what I'm listen to what I'm about to be saying here, Murph. What you're not understanding is that we need to go through a path, a thicket of cacti. And I'm thinking if we were to take now the spirits of this peyote, we would maybe be able to guide ourselves and our compatriots through this patch of devil.
All I'm imagining is this dude in his red jammies,
Yeah.
high as hell, talking to cacti that are just cacti. And like,
Trying to get us through.
So, Teddy, you and I are friends.
Been for a long time.
And I say this knowing full well we've known each other for a long time. Have you already partaken of that sacred cacti, or are you just proposing it at this moment? I just need a little heads up. We've all been seeing a lot of strange stuff, and I just want to make sure that you're not seeing any strange stuff that the rest of us aren't also seeing.
Bro, Murph, listen. You know that anytime I find a thing that's in the pocket, you know that it's a double dose for the two of us. No. To answer your question, I have not solo partaked in the peyote because I don't believe that it's something that we should be doing just a solo shot. I feel like we need this to guide us through this path.
I feel like we should maybe examine the said cactus pack before we decide to take mind-altering substances.
So I say yes, of course, but it's obvious that I've got other motives now. Like,
all right.
Yeah. We'll go there.
All right, and then we do the slow walk back. All right, so we're gonna go down there and take a look first, and then see whether or not we should go through or go around. Time's wasted.
Yes,
let's
let's
hit your
pack up the
wagons.
horses. Or pack up the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So as y'all pack up.
Possible fear and loathing subplot.
Oh my.
It could happen.
You never know. Wild card, but
Yeah, seriously, right? All your horses and you pack up your gear, break camp down, pack up, and you get back on the wagons and you start trotting along. As you get closer and closer to this field of cacti, you're seeing that they're just larger than normal, and some of them start to undulate in ways that are not natural. Like they're kind of like it's almost like seaweed. And this field of cacti is kind of this
little
weird,
advertising game.
But all covered in spikes. How dangerous does that sound?
Oh God!
So what I'm saying is maybe I've seen this a bit further off than the rest of y'all did. Does that look safe to you?
How far apart are they?
There's a few feet between each of them. So like, they come in clumps. So in some sections they're pretty jam packed. Other sections there's at least 5-10 feet between major other sections.
Does it?
So that's not like something we can put
through?
the stagecoach through.
It looks like there could be a path. It'd be slow going, but you could probably get through it.
So it'd be faster to go around at this point.
Potentially,
Well,
if you this is still the shortest, most direct route.
Yeah.
And if you got through it,
chance we have. beating them
Yeah.
to it is going through this, basically.
And I feel like that's going to slowly dawn on us
As
we consider it.
let's
The only other
Let's
thing
do
we
some-
could do is try to ride on
science.
mine.
Indeed. And does anyone have a rope?
Oh god.
Yep. There's
Yes,
I
we
was
picked
some
up
of the
some.
wagons.
There's some.
Oh god.
He
He
just-
give.
We
Buddy.
we outfitted ourselves.
But he doesn't know that.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, I've been sleeping.
If
in
he's
the
been
carriage.
riding in the wagons with us at a certain
He'll probably
point, he
see
would have
us.
I'm on a
realized.
horse.
Stack of rope.
Oh, you're on your own
yeah.
horse.
Yes, we got a clap.
Yeah, we got rope.
May I pose?
Sure.
I tie it around my waist and kind of like a, not like just my waist, but kind of like a harness little thing. And I tie the other on the horn of my horse's saddle.
And
Go on.
Alicia,
You have my
will you-
attention.
Would you please hold my horse?
Hold my horse.
I will go through, and if something happens to me, release the horse and get me out of there.
Oh.
Oh, you're tied to it.
Yeah.
I see. It's like
Oh,
a safety
yeah.
tether.
Test it.
Okay.
I have a feeling I may be the fastest.
All right, that seems reasonable.
yeah, we don't care too much. He's new, so if something
whatever,
happens to him,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
fine.
I'm gonna try to test.
I mean-
Okay.
walk through.
I want to yell, "You can do it!" and with encouragement on him.
Okay.
So +1 defense, or like whatever, -1 if it's a defense roll.
Okay.
You see me tightening a black
Because we don't want to.
Okay.
Just like split second. Oh, good luck.
Oh, excuse me.
So, as you get closer, the cactus, the one closer, just stops.
Oh.
And then slowly the rest of the field just stops moving.
Like a domino effect
Yeah.
almost? Oh, cool.
And then,
Just tensing up, kind of getting ready.
Oh, and then you get some XP. Yay!
Ooh, XP!
okay. They speak to you. And it's this chorus of cacti voices. And it's polyphonal in a sense, like there's one octave and like there's a doubling of that, but there's also these interesting harmonics that shift and undulate as this conversation goes on. So sometimes it's in major harmony, sometimes it's minor, sometimes it's very dissonant. So it's this weird thing that's happening. And the voice of the field says, "Beware! Underground things have morphed. There is a being here that's part cactus, part hawk,
What? I love that.
part coyote."
Oh, wow, keep going!
Part chupacabra.
Well, cousin, that's like too many
And
animals.
that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Oh, dude, we have to
big.
decide. Ooh.
Absolutely, we need to go through here. and find out.
Dude, I want to beat this. What the heck would you
Screw.
call that?
The smart thing to do here.
I'd like to take the peyote.
Unless.
I'd like to,
Oh,
to navigate. I'm honestly. As
I
a
feel like that's
character,
a
I'm
purely
honestly-
coincidental thing to what's actually happening.
What are you thinking, Calvin?
Probably, are you going to be here next week?
No.
No.
Okay, so that's bad.
He's
somebody
the
needs
only
to
one
take
with
care of him.
survival. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, what are you gonna do?
Actually, yeah. What do we have a story
Do
reason
you have
for
a
him
reason
now?
to step back? You
That's
gonna go and report
good
back to
point.
the town or something?
He does not. He's a dynamic.
He does too much peyote and just passes out.
Yeah, we didn't get as far as I had expected for more cartography reasons. So
Yeah.
I mean, gosh,
You
I
going
don't
for
want
a
to.
while?
I don't want to give it too hard of a thing though, because what if I'm able to just trade another Monday night at some point, like in the near future, like in the next,
Why don't you just
month or so.
go on autopilot and
Yeah.
till you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Get dysentery. We'll take care of you.
No thanks.
Sounds like diarrhea.
it's not the Oregon Trail.
Jerry, that's a girl's name.
You know
You
what?
died for
I could
dysentery.
be like bit by a poisonous snake or something in the back of one of the wagons. If you want just something simple that would sideline
Okay.
Right, you know?
Because I got an anti-venom flask, and I totally
We don't have to
used it on
decide
my
now
best
either.
friend,
We can think on it.
Something along those
Okay.
lines. All right, used.
Maybe the creature swoops down, grabs him.
Team intrusion.
Oh, really? Yeah. All right.
That's an easy way to do this.
Give the DM ideas.
Well, you want the XP or not?
Yes.
This goes to you.
Ooh.
So I guess so. Out from the ground is one of the open sections where the cacti were not there. There's explosion emerges. You see this thing just lurch out, and it's got the head of a coyote. It's got salivating at the mouth. It's oversized, and the midsection is this giant hawk wings, and the rest of it is just basically what is a cactus. So it's this long, slithery cactus-like tail, and it launched itself off the ground, swoops over you, and plucks up Otis, and immediately they start shedding spikes all over all of you, and you're dodging, going all over the place, and you see the spikes in these tails just regenerate and regrow, and it takes Otis and swoops back over the field. In the middle of the cactus field. So I guess that's what we'll do next week.
Okay.
Avenge me!
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Is that better? That's a better.
I really like that.
Great.
Yeah.
That's
How about rescue you?
awesome.
Rescue me!
Yeah.
Damn fool, save me!
I'm gonna.
Guess we're going through the cactus patch.
Yeah.
Guess we are going through the cactus patch.
Return these. I'm
That's
gonna.
all there's one
I use all
character.
intrusion.
Yeah, you did.
I've just
Well
recorded
done.
them on
I gave
my
you one back,
sheet,
too.
so I'm giving you the.
I got a freebie. I got one back. This is
Recording.
wild.
So what do we do with these? These are
Yeah, I'll
XP?
just collect them all.
You add them to your
record them
XP
as
now.
XP.
Yeah. Those are your
They're just
experience
tokens
points.
for while
Same
we're
way,
playing.
last
kind
time
of.
I actually had dice recording my pool, but I only had one change tonight, so I just did it.
I have taken
with a
an
pencil.
increase in capabilities. I am now 18 intellect.
What? You're copying me.
Yeah.
I have 7 XP.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do a
Yeah.
good amount
Yeah,
of
you can do
stuff.
one.
Four for advancement.
4 for
You
an
can choose whichever one you
advancement.
want, and then you
So
left with.
There's
3.
actually you can't just hoard it. You know, like if you get to 10, you have to use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was
we
just trying.
get
I was just trying to level
for-
up, I guess. So.
Is there any
4
kind
is
of?
enough
or
to take
use,
one of the
just-
advancements.
just
Yeah.
general
Any
across-
advancement
no,
of your
nothing major
choice
happened
for
in
4.
terms of developments yet. So no.
Well, that's fair.
Okay.
It was nice to have a little injection at the very start,
Yeah.
but I don't think we were supposed to expect that
No,
regularly.
I didn't know.
That was like a little start of the campaign goodie bag, I think. That's how I see it.
Shares levels.
Yeah.
I took the extra effort, so I'm up to 2 effort.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Cool. So I guess if you're gonna advance your stuff,
Should we keep you informed of where we are? Because
What do you mean?
because there's some people advancing now and there's some people not.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm not advancing.
I've done
Okay.
2 advancements.
How much XP do you have?
I have 3
currently?
XP and I've only done 1 advancement.
Okay, I've
I
done.
have 3 and I've done 1.
I
Okay,
have.
We're
I
in the
have.
same.
I have
Oh.
2 and I have done 2.
Ah. Okay. So you've
Okay.
advanced twice.
Yeah, that's about
So
where
there's-
I'm at. But I have
I'm
almost
exactly
no
the same. So unlike-
experience.
3 and done 2.
I mean, because we've been doing milestone for so long.
Yeah, I know.
Just-
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah.
it's gonna be a little while to. Yeah, maybe actually at the end of each episode we should share that so that like we
Yeah.
can. So you can make mental notes of who to put intrusions on to give them XP
yeah. That's
next
a good
time.
idea.
Tucker, how many advancements do you have, and how much XP do you have right now?
So I only have the I only have the 4 points thing, and I think I only have 2 XP.
You did get the
I'm
one
right, 'cause I-
today, right? You took.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I had 1 to start with, and then I got another
Okay.
for my
Alright.
shenanigans.
So actually, this is interesting because like the DM gets if the DM knows that this is happening, then they can give out things happening to each player, and you don't miss out on a player having cool stuff happen if everything gets
Yeah.
taken.
And a player can get more moments to kind of
Mhm.
make up for it narratively. And
Yeah, from session to session as things go. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We as players also get to choose who to distribute tokens to. I've been
Yes.
kind of doing it like
Whoever's
story wise,
involved
who
in-
I'm
Yeah.
involved
Especially
with,
this
but-
session with us taking watch, it was really
Yeah.
easy if it,
Right.
intrusion after you to just say, "Well, I'm going to give it to the person I'm on watch with."
Thought
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
no, it's
That was
good,
well
good.
played.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so we kind of maybe we should keep like an actual full tally of how many we've gotten in total. somewhere on our sheet, just on like a side thing.
Full-
Because this would be for each advancement. It's 4, right? So I have
Exactly.
technically I have had in total 10. I've received 10 XP in total.
I got 9. I don't think we have to be
7.
exactly the same.
No,
either.
no,
It's
but
like-
like just
But I
making sure
guess
we're not
it
leaving
is
someone in the dust.
semi-fair because I think Tucker right now is rolling low, and then it's close followed up by
And
Calvin and
we
I.
actually want to level Tucker up because then he'll have control over his transformations.
Correct.
A little.
Yeah.
we
know,
want
so-
him to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 7 points then.
Yeah,
I
so
will
10
tell
or
as
7.
many puns as possible then. I'll just say level
jeez.
1 the entire campaign.
There we go. That is an option, I guess.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Total earned.
It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
total XP earned, exactly.
Well, cool. We're still on cyberspace.
We are.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, we should clock out.
Yeah.
Hunters Wednesday.
Thanks for
Bye, everybody.
watching. Mwah!
Thank you.
Trying to